Hey, everybody, this is Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore. So just about set now, and on the hill, Mike Messina. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
All right, ready to go here. Now at the plate, number 0. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Messina, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Now a fly ball to right center. Jackson should have this one. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 1.
And the batter now, number 1. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Julio Urias. What do we have on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Stepping in, the long ball threat. Mickey Mantle.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Mickey Mantle.
And a pitch. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
The third baseman, Derek Jeter.
And next for New York, Derek Jeter, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Finished the weekend series with 4 hits on Sunday. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That one is absolutely belted. And that is gone. That one felt good. His 4th home run of the season. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Had the day off yesterday. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Two outs, nobody on. Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gurriel drop step going back. Back some more. On the warning track and hauls it in. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Indianapolis, all set for the start of the inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, number 50.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses. Slider right there. Kicks and fires. Sets him down looking. Throws him with the heater at the knees. Here's Adley Rutschman. That one's in there. Strike one. Adley Rutschman, Singy, first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time. Boog, our man, Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Struck him out looking.
It's been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. No hits in the shutout last night. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
He goes down looking.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across to first and quickly one away in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. And first offering is fouled off. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderer's Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another. 0-1. Swung on, belted. This one is crushed. Out of here. He rockets one to right. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. His 4th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Mickey Mantle now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On a line, base hit. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Digging in, Derek Jeter. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
The batter, number 3.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Julio Urias done in this one, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Pitching change here, Austin Vogt. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 51, Austin Vogt.
The batter now, Babe Ruth. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Line. Drive, and he'll play it on a bounce. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
Two on with 1 out. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. And a foul ball. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Comes through with the RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. Not in time. He's safe. It's 9-0.
I'll tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. And it's second with one away. Reggie Jackson stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. Hard hit right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
So digging in, Lou Gehrig, the solo homer his first time. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And that ends the inning. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. We head on now to the top of the third. The Yankees 9. Back at Busch Stadium. New inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Gehrig takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Terrin Vavra. Vavra goes 6'1", 200 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. And fouled off. Kicks and deals. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And they're down 9-0. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Jorge Posada.
The catcher,
Here comes a pitch. Liner caught at second.
now batting, second baseman, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Ohtani into second, and he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Play it home. He's safe. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. And that one wrapped foul. Mantle over at first with one away. Line drive caught.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Babe.
And now the DH, Babe Ruth. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to inning number 4. It's the Yankees 10 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, number 0. Messina back to work. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Flied out his first time. That one misses. Ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
That one fouled off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The Orioles hitless so far in the game.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Ripped to third and caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
And up next for New York, Reggie Jackson. And that one hammered. Gone! A towering shot to right. His 4th home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 11-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Keegan Aiken takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And next for New York, Lou Gehrig. This one in the air, right field. Number 1 settles under this one, squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catcher.
In the air, out towards left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double. Shohei Ohtani stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, out towards right center. Cabrera trots over to his left. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Indianapolis, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, number 46. And he deals. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
To the right side. He handles it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now here is Adley Rutschman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1. Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. And a couple of quick outs.
now batting, designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. Orioles held in check there. They trail in this one 11-0. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Mickey Mantle. And a pitch. And a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Harleen Garcia is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Into center. And out number one on the grab.
Third baseman number 2.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter,
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now. Pulls that one foul. That's ripped to right down the line. And that is that. One left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 11-0. Top 6 and into the box for Baltimore, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel measures 6 feet 4 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. Messina back to work. Out towards left center. Mantle gliding in towards the infield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now Oswaldo Cabrera grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And next for the Orioles, Terrin Vavra. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the righty deals. There's a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Left-hand batter waits. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. swing and a pop-up. Ohtani on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. So he's perfect through 6. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50.
The shortstop, number 50.
Aiken goes 5 feet 11 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. That one ripped. That's back there. And it bangs off the top of the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So a man aboard, and now the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. On a line out towards center. Base hit.
The first baseman, number 4.
Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped on a line. Brings it in. Runner tagging for third. In there safely.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Cabrera raging back towards the wall. And it's off the wall. The relay to the plate. Tag safe at home. And they extend their lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
1 out, runner at second. And up next for New York, Shohei Ohtani. Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Oh, the throw is wild. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Mickey Mantle stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel handles the chance. Runner tagging from third. Throw is offline and he scores. And the lead continues to grow.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Harleen Garcia. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And next for New York, Derek Jeter. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. 7th inning. Back at Busch Stadium, top of inning number 7, and here's the first baseman, number 0. The wind of the pitch. That's a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Henderson stands in now and watches strike one. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
To the right side, Ohtani whips it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Number one, the next to hit for the Orioles. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Fouled off. He was late. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Babe Ruth. The pitch. That one ripped. Way back. Gone. He sends it out of here, and they tack one on the board. It's 15-0. Singy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Ken Griffey Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Rips that one to right. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 50.
And stepping in for the Yankees, number 50. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Man at first. And up next for New York, Reggie Jackson. And now he steps off the rubber. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The pitch. This one smashed down the right field line. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And next for New York, Lou Gehrig. That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Back-to-back base hits. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
So 2 down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jorge Posada. Center field, Cabrera sizes this one up, grabs it on the run, and that is that. So 2 runs in the inning, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 16-0. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, number 50.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Still 16-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Mickey Mantle. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Hard hit, left field, base hit. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So a lefty out of the pen, Brent Suter. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 40, Brent Suter.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Line drive, base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So they're at the corners now. Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. The run scores from 3rd, and they extend their lead. Runner stops at 3rd, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. And a run scores on the double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, number 50. Swing and a base hit.
The right fielder, number 18, Reggie Jackson.
Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Jackson. Foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes a nice running catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mike Messina, perfect so far. We'll see if he can make history as we head to the 9th. Back here at the ballpark, here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Messina back to work.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Righty delivers. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid.
Oh, man, Boog. He got through 8 full innings, took the no-no into the 9th, and I really thought he was going to do it. But, you know, those last 3 outs can be so tough to get. But outside of that, he's been incredible to watch.
Cabrera, the batter now as he swings and misses. For strike one. Oh, and 1 now. Up the middle, fired to second, relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's the second baseman, Terrin Vavra. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Yo, 1. On the ground. Can't field it cleanly. And now the first baseman, number 0. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Way out front for strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him looking, and that'll do it.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I was trying to quench my thirst. Mm-hmm.